Eric Horn here with Brett Dawson after the Thunder's 103-95 win over the Memphis Grizzlies. Let's get this out of the way first. Russell Westbrook had a triple-double tonight. 18th triple-double of the year. He had 23 points, 14 assists, or maybe it was 14 rebounds and 13 assists. I think it was 13 rebounds, 14 assists. Either way, 18th triple-double of the season for Russell Westbrook, but it came in a game where he went cold in the second half. He only made 1 of his 8 shots. It was a dunk off of a steal Mike Conley, but fortunately, Westbrook had some teammates that had his back tonight.
He did. He played much better than he did in Memphis, let's say that, where he got ejected in 23 minutes. Did not have an assist in that game. He was much better tonight. Couldn't find a shot in the second half, but guys really stepped up. And his Canner was really good. Steven Adams was really good, and he was particularly good on one play that kind of changed the game. He chases down Mike Conley after a steal. He keeps Conley from getting a layup, and then guards him on the perimeter, blocks a three-point shot, ends up in a Victor Oladipo 3 that really opened up the game. Memphis is almost unbeatable in really close games. The Thunder got a little distance, got a little breathing room, and they win the game.
You know, it was one of those games for Russell Westbrook where he started off well, but, there was a little bit of fatigue in the second half. There were some turnovers there, but he still played well, I thought, on the defensive end, particularly on Conley. He had 2 steals in the fourth quarter. He came down with some key defensive rebounds in the stretch where the Memphis Grizzlies are really trying to come back and put pressure on the Thunder. And Westbrook's effort was good on the defensive end, where at times in the past couple of seasons, we haven't seen that from Russell Westbrook consistently.
Yeah, even this season, some of the games when he's played poorly, he's not been real engaged. Portland, he kind of just was out of it. The first Memphis game, he really just didn't seem to be completely in the game. Tonight, even though the shot wasn't falling, never once did it seem like he wasn't into it. He was really energetic. He was really engaged, as you say. He played really hard defensively, and this is a hard team to guard. Everybody has to really give a lot of effort. Not a great game for Domantas Sabonis, for example, because big guys, you really got to get after it defensively in this game, and those guys did.
This is the Thunder's second win at home this month in 2 games. They only have 3 home games this month, so it's important for them to get these games at home as wins because they're going on a 6-game road trip now against starting with Minnesota on Friday, and Minnesota's coming off a win against Houston, so that's a team that's going to be playing with confidence at home as well. So if the Thunder can get a win against Minnesota and Sacramento going into the Clippers and Golden State, that'll look very good on the Thunder's resume in the Western Conference.
Yeah, these games are important because we can't say it enough about January. You just got to win every game you can. You need as much cushion as you can get because you're going to have some games at the Clippers. Whoever plays for the Clippers, that's a tough game. Golden State we know is a tough game, and then they've still got games like Utah coming down the road. They're going to have Cleveland and San Antonio later this month. Any win you can get right now is so important. And this one not just important to get because it's a home game, but a really quality win. One of the best wins they've had all season.
Here's some post-game video from Billy Donovan, Russell Westbrook, and Steven Adams.
That decisive play, the Steven block, the Victor 3. What did you think about that whole sequence?
Great job by Steven. He did a great job of switching out, using his length. Steven got out, Victor got out on the break. They got an open 3.
Your goal is to always have your hand in the game in a lot of different ways. What's your mindset in terms of how you want to approach that and impacting the game on a lot of levels?
Just read the game. You got to read it, make plays, kind of take what the defense gives you and play that way.
Russ, what does it say about Steven on that play? Not only did he get the block, but he had the chase down on Conley after the steal.
Doing an amazing job defensively, like he did all game. Tonight did a great job, and make sure that doesn't go unnoticed. Against, Gasol did an amazing job of stopping him tonight. He was inside all night long.
You guys dominated the rebounding tonight. Was that a game plan thing or just execution and hustle?
They're a good rebounding team. You got to be able to get the ball and get out on the break.
Last game, you guys only had 9 assists as a team against the Grizzlies. You had 8 in the first half tonight. What were you guys able to kind of unlock offensively?
Just reading, react, made some shots, didn't turn the ball over early. And that was the key to that.
What's your favorite Judas Priest song?
Say it again?
What's your favorite Judas Priest
I don't
song?
know.
Steven, the overall defensive effort tonight to hold them to 41% shooting, what was the catalyst behind that?
Pretty much physicality, mate. That's what we try to do. That was our main focus coming up. We know, Memphis is known to be physical, man. We just try to match that and kind of take it to another level. And we had a lot of mishaps in there, like miscommunications and stuff, but it was just one of those grind-out games, man. And it was good that the boys kind of stuck with it. Got lucky on some stuff and came out with it.
Steven, when you're following Conley on that play in the fourth quarter after he got the steal, when you eventually blocked his 3, but when he's on the break, Are you telling yourself not to jump on a pump fake or anything like that?
No, I'm just reading him. I'm trying to read his body language, bro, and it just didn't seem like he was really going at it. Usually guards, they really go full head of steam and throw it up really quick, but I don't know, it just seemed like he just wasn't 100% committed, so I just took a risk, bro, stayed down, and luckily did the same thing, so that was good.
What's to say about a guy like Victor? He didn't get a ton of shots early in the game, but he stuck with it and then hits the big one in the fourth quarter.
What to say about it?
Yeah, just to have the kind of perseverance. He didn't take a lot of shots early. He seemed to do a lot of things in the other aspects of the game, and then comes through and hits a big one.
Oh, it's good, man. It's just, just like the rest of our players, man. They're just ready. They always got to stay ready. That's what's good about our dudes, man. They're not like really hunting for shots, and they're not going to let it affect their game if they don't get any shots. But when it comes their way, they know what to do with it, you know. So they're comfortable like that. And Victor did a good job at that. So kudos to him. Top man.
Nice game by both teams, and really happy with the way our guys responded on both ends of the floor. The game was very, very physical, I think, for both teams. Guys, I thought defensively the first half played really, really well. I thought struggled a little bit offensively in the second half, especially to start the third quarter and the beginning of the fourth. But I give our guys a lot of credit, just the resiliency and the perseverance and the fight and the battle to not get wrapped up in the ball going in and out of the basket, but to do the things physically that we're going to go into winning the game tonight. So, that was a really great job for our guys, from start to finish, coming off the last time we played against them.
Billy, Russell didn't have a very good second half shooting the ball, but what did you think about his defensive effort on Conley in that fourth quarter? Just wanted to see what you thought about that.
I thought Russell was great tonight. I mean, again, I think he had another triple-double. He impacted the game. Maybe the ball didn't go in the basket, but he impacts the game in a lot of different ways, and I think tonight is a perfect example of that. That whether or not he's missing amazing shots, it doesn't really make a difference. He can get his fingerprints into the game, and I thought he was really, really good. I thought he orchestrated a lot of things coming down the stretch. We got a little bit stagnant. We went inside a lot. I thought our bigs got caught late in some late clock situations, and we didn't get into our offense early enough. I thought he bailed us out a few times. I thought he generated some good shots for guys. I thought he played an exceptional floor game. I think the last two games for Russell in Chicago in this game, he's really done so many different things to impact winning. And I think to your point, whether it been defense or a rebound or an assist, finding Victor, he just did a lot of really incredibly special things as it relates to helping a team win.